welcome back to Gunslinger Graffiti. It's been a while since I posted any content, and a lot has changed in the last few months, but we won't bore you with those details in this video. Today is all about this comment right here, where a viewer asked me to do something, and I think I'm going to do it for him, because I'm curious too to see what happens. Now it's 95 degrees out here today. I'm pouring sweat. We acquired these two coconuts, which is kind of hard to do this time of year, and we fill them with ballistics gelatin. But in the process of freezing them, I think we left them in too long and they begin to crack and split open. But hopefully that won't mess with the results of today's video. So today we're going to see what happens when you shoot a coconut filled with ballistics gel with a 22 long rifle to see if it indeed ricochets around inside the skull or just goes in and stops. Winchester hollow point and the Harrods Rough Rider. Pretty much a dead shot, no exit. So this is where it goes in. Did not come out just like last time. That's the hole that we drilled to fill it up with the ballistics gel. Well, looks like it entered in, it scraped along it here, came straight out. Cut it on this side. It goes in here and actually exited out the coconut here. So it goes in here, comes straight out here. It's not unthawing enough. The thing's solid as a rock. So we may have to redo this test in the future. Yeah, it's just a big old ball of frozen gel. About like shooting an ice ball. Pretty sure. Crack it open, let's find out. Your hands are gonna get messy. It's like super glue, it's all stuck together. Let's see. I think we messed up the recipe and left it in too long. With it being frozen solid like this, there's no way of telling if that 22 moved around in there or not. I mean, we could let it thaw out and try to cut it open and see, but I think we're just gonna have to end up redoing this experiment in the future at a later date. Try to see what really happens when you shoot ballistics gel in a coconut with a 22. Well, at least we learned not to leave it in there too long. Till next time, Gunslinger Graffiti signing off. Well, this is the one that we hit with the 22. Right here's where the 22 went in. When you open it up, oh, it just fell. Here's the bullet, right here. Kinda after it thawed, what the gel looks like. If I can get the rest of this pulled out of the way. Still kind of frozen. Yeah, we're not just going to leave it like that. We went out, got new coconuts, filled it up with Knox gelatin or ballistics gel, and here's the results. Alright, well, we're back out here. I think we got the recipe right this time. It's not frozen solid. We're going to try this again. Alright guys, DCI Mini Mag Hollow Point. Alright, well, that didn't go as according to plan, but this is where he hit, and it managed to make it all the way through this coconut. But I'm not sure if that is reliable or not, so I'm going to set up the other coconut. We're going to try it again and see if we get the same results or if this was just a fluke, because usually 22 doesn't do that. He must have hit right on that sweet spot. But there is a sweet spot on the coconuts that if you hit it, it'll crack it wide open. So, let's try the other one. Okay, from further examining it, Sons of Oklahoma was right. This is the entrance. This is the exit.
DCI Mini Mag, hollow point, take 2.
There we go, that's more like it. Let's see. You shot near the hole over here. Okay, that's how it hit. Rotate it back. So it hits here, skimmed along it. The ender blew the bottom out.
I think we got maximum penetration.
Okay, I'm gonna hand the camera over to you. So it hits here, skims along it. Let's try to open it up without. I still don't think that gel is the right consistency though. But here's the bullet wound, the cavity. And I'm not seeing it. Yeah, it looks like it just skimmed along it, jumped right out.
Well, actually, I believe it, is it not an exit wound over here?
No, that's just where this split.
I can feel an exit hole right there.
From the looks of it, the angle it went in here just goes along this crease and jumps right out the side.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because when you put it back like this,
yep,
this is where it goes in. I don't see any marks on the table though. Yeah, it's definitely not in there though. That is just not the right consistency at all.
Well, we do know this. It didn't bounce around like the myth says.
Yeah, it stayed true. Now, granted, this isn't actual ballistics gel. This is just knocked gelatin. So, which the brain itself isn't going to be as tough as ballistics gel. You know, it's going to be mushy like this. Pretty much like that, actually. So, that's pretty much what'll happen. It goes straight in. And if it doesn't come out the side like it did on this one, it'll probably just be resting right in there. So yeah, the first one that we hit completely destroyed that coconut. I wasn't expecting that. It could have just been that fault line, which you can see on here, it split right along that fault line again. We hadn't had that happen before in our previous test. But so there you go. This is what happens when a 22 goes through your skull and hits your brain. Just rides right along it. And it'd probably have stopped right there if it didn't come out the side like it did. Well, there's really no point in hitting it with a 9. It won't hold together. So I'm going to do it anyway. Might as well. Alright, last time I missed a few times. Gonna try it again. Full Metal Jacket 9mm, that coconut. Well, there's not much left in there. I don't even know where I hit.
Right here.
Yeah, here's where the 22 hit. That's where the 9 hit. Just blew all that gel out the back. I mean, it's close to what the brain would be made out of, but it's nowhere near what ballistics gel is. Then again, how would you properly proportion ballistics gel into a coconut? Well, there you go. That's what happens when you sort of fill a coconut with ballistics gel. I'm gonna try to get the recipe right, and maybe one of these days we'll redo this video and see what really happens when you put real ballistics gel in it. But for now, it showed what we needed to see. That the 22 LR does not ricochet around in the brain. even if it was proper ballistics gel, that would just confirmed it more. Because in this generic version of ballistics gel, it still stayed pretty straight on, straight enough that it veered right on out the coconut. If it would have been proper ballistics gel, all it would have done was retain the bullet in it. It would have still had the same line to it, I believe. But who knows, we'll find out in the future though. Thank you all for watching though. Till next time, GunslingerGraffittii, signing off. Well, there you go. That's what happens when you fill a coconut up with ballistics gel. In the process of making this video, I have hit 100 subscribers, which is awesome. I'm going to celebrate that at some point. I don't know when, but it's coming. I'm going to leave the link to my Cash App either in the description of this video or over in my bio. If you'd like to donate $1 or $2, that would go a long way. Because right now, everything that I'm making comes right out of my pocket. This is how I spend my weekends, because this is what I like to do. And if this is what you like to watch, then hit that like button or share with a friend. Leave a comment. Let me know what y'all want to see in the future. If y'all like videos like this where I do things that y'all want me to do, let me know what y'all think. Till next time, GunslingerGraffittii, signing off.